Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NFL matches that is happening on Thursday, October 5th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comment section below. Chicago Bears vs. Washington Commanders. Chicago thought they were on their way to their first win of the season last week against Denver with a 28-7 lead, but ended the game on the wrong side of a 24-0 run. The Bears had a chance to take the lead when the score was tied at 28, but opted to go for it on 4th and 1 from the 18 instead of kicking the field goal. Khalil Herbert was stopped short, giving the Broncos the ball leading to the game-winning field goal. Quarterback Justin Fields said he loved the decision to go for it on 4th, saying that, "Coach has trusted us to convert in that situation." Justin Fields had his best statistical game of the season against Denver. He went 28-35 with 335 yards and a 4-to-1 TDINT ratio. On the season, Fields completes 64.2% of his passes for 215.2 yards per game with 7 touchdowns to 5 picks. The jury is still out on if Fields will be the long-term solution for Chicago, as they may end the season with a high draft pick and feel pressured to take a quarterback. DJ Moore has begun to show his potential as a playmaker in this offense. He leads the team in receptions, 19, and receiving yards, 301. Cole Kmet is a reliable tight end and adds another 18 receptions and 189 yards. Moore and Kmet each have 2 touchdowns. Khalil Herbert is their top back. He averages 49 yards per game, but does not have a rushing touchdown on the year yet. Chicago ranks 22nd in scoring with 18.8 points per game, and their defense is 31st in points allowed, surrendering 34.3 points per game. Chicago has given up at least 27 points in all 4 games. Linebacker TJ Edwards leads the team in tackles with 51. Through 4 games, the Bears have only generated 2 sacks and 2 interceptions. The Bears found their groove in the previous week's game against Denver and managed to generate some offense. Justin Fields is coming off his strongest performance of the season, and his confidence is growing as they approach this upcoming game. Last week, Fields threw 3 touchdown passes in the second quarter, and the coaching staff plans to continue calling plays that make him feel comfortable and position the team for scoring opportunities. Both of these teams faced Denver this season, with Chicago losing by just 3 points and Washington securing a 2-point victory. This slight difference underscores how evenly matched the Bears and Commanders are. Howell, the Commanders' quarterback, has struggled with his field vision this season, having more interceptions than touchdown passes. The Commanders gave their all in a spirited effort to defeat the Eagles, leaving them with little left in the tank, and the Bears are poised to keep this game closer than many might expect. Take the points with the Bears. The Washington Commanders were 8.5-point underdogs against the Eagles last week. They covered the spread as soon as overtime started, but were unable to pull off the upset victory. First-year starter Sam Howell played well, completing 29 of his 41 passes for 290 yards and a touchdown. After the game, Howell spoke about how they should have won, saying, "It was definitely a game I think we should have won, and we were capable of winning it. We feel like we can play a lot better, and that is a good thing. We were really close against a good team." Sam Howell needs to limit his turnovers if the Commanders hope to challenge in the NFC. Howell has 5 interceptions to just 4 touchdown passes on the season. Howell is completing 67.1% of his passes for 240.3 yards per game. Brian Robinson Jr. has been the most productive skill position player. He is rushing for 65.3 yards per game with 3 touchdowns. Terry McLaurin has been the top receiver with 21 catches and 53 yards per game. Curtis Samuel has added another 17 catches for 44.5 yards per game. No player on the team has caught more than 1 touchdown pass. The Commanders are 17th in the league in scoring with 22.3 points per game and are 29th in scoring defense, allowing 30.0 points per game. The defensive stats may be a bit inflated as they have played two of the best offenses in the league in back-to-back games in the Bills and Eagles. Safety Cameron Curl leads the team in tackles with 37. Washington has 13 team sacks, led by defensive end Montez Sweat with 3. The team has 2 interceptions through 4 games. The Bears have gone over the total in all 4 games this season. Chicago games are averaging 53.1 total points this season. The Bears can score, even though they have been giving up more points than they can put up. Washington has gone over in 2 of their 4 games and is coming off a 34-31 battle against Philadelphia. Washington is 29th in scoring defense, and Chicago is 31st, which means this game features 2 of the 4 worst defenses in the league. Thursday night games have a tendency to be messy, which means there could be a couple of quick scores off turnovers or special teams miscues. This number is too low. Take the over.